Hey food bloggers, thank you so much for joining me in this mindset and self-care focused episode here on Eat Blog Talk. One of the reasons I started Eat Blog Talk was to hold a space to talk about the importance of mindset and self-care. Being an entrepreneur can be a lot. If we are not taking care of ourselves, then getting actionable information about SEO, Pinterest, or whatever else is all moot. I will meet you back here every Wednesday to discuss various mindset and self-care topics, so you have the energy and space to tackle the rest.
Hey food bloggers, do you worry about the future of blogging? With this ever-changing landscape, it can feel daunting to know what might come next. If there's one thing that I can recommend, it's taking control of your personal brand. I'm Madison Wetherill. I'm the founder over at Grace and Vine Studios. If you've been looking for a way to help your personal brand shine, I would love to tell you about our semi-custom web design option. This is a way to redesign your website at a fraction of the cost of a custom website. Through this package, we focus on making your blog, your personal brand, and your content stand out. Plus, we follow all the best practices in the industry and give you the tools you need to take your blog to the next level. To find out more, go to graceandvinestudios.com/eatblogtalk, all one word, and there you can find out everything about this package and you can schedule a call with me to learn more.
Hello there, food bloggers. How is your day going? I hope you're having a good day and week. Welcome to this self-care and mindset focused episode of Eat Blog Talk. In this episode, we're going to talk about 5 ways to bring good things into your business. We all want that, right? This is a topic I have been thinking a lot about lately. I can so easily find myself in those ruts for weeks and sometimes even more, where I just think, why hasn't anything good come into my business recently? Things just feel stagnant at times. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks this. Usually the answer to the question, why haven't any good things come into my business lately, is that I haven't set the stage for good things to come in. So of course, good things are not flooding in. If you think about those times in your life, speaking more in general, so not necessarily in your business, where good things are just flooding in, they're flowing well, what is it about those times that is allowing so much goodness to come in? There are probably a handful of common denominators, whether we know them consciously or not, that are showing up during those times. The list that I put together for this episode is something that I came up with after thinking back over some stretches that I personally have had in recent years when good things were just flooding into my business. Your list might look a little different, but there should be some common threads, I think. Or my list will hopefully at least spark a few ideas for you. Use the takeaways from this episode to set the stage for your business so good things are both invited in and welcomed in. That might sound overly simplistic, like, of course good things are welcome to come into my business, Megan, but the good things that are waiting to come in might not know that they're welcome. It really could be as simple as that. Welcoming in the things that you want in your business matters. I always imagine good things kind of floating around me, invisibly, of course. So things like high quality people, love, work opportunities, money, fun experiences, good health, good energy, high energy, wealth, etc. During times when I'm not creating an inviting and welcoming environment for those things to come to me, I feel like they just sit there. They just linger in the ether, floating around, not knowing what to do. They're waiting for an invitation. So when I shake myself out of whatever stupor I've been in, I realize how patient these things have been, and I extend the invitation. I set the stage. I welcome them in so that they can manifest in my life, in my business. Let's set the stage for you and talk through 5 ways to bring good things into your business. Number 1, extend the invitation. It literally is as simple as saying out loud or in your mind on a regular basis, I invite XYZ into my business. You can be generic with this and just say good things or fruitful opportunities or money or whatever, but it definitely doesn't hurt to get specific. Maybe you create a habit where you extend an invitation before you even get out of bed in the morning. This could take just a few minutes. Here's a quick example. I invite the best people, exciting opportunities, expected and unexpected money, and tons of positive energy to flow into my business today. Say it or think it, but also feel it. This is a key component. You can't just say the words. You've got to feel it. You have to tap into the emotion of it to make it really powerful. Or it could just be, I invite good things into my business today that align with my purpose and desires. Maybe the script changes from day to day depending on what you're feeling that morning. Just be sure to consistently, preferably daily, extend that invitation. Not begrudgingly, not with a negative attitude, but in the most genuine, authentic, positive way. The good things that want to come in want to feel welcome, and they want an invitation. Number 2, daily gratitude. This is another point that will take just a few minutes of your time every day, and that really goes a long way. It's so easy for me to gloss over daily gratitude if I don't make it a habit to sit down and really focus on it and write a few things out. You could do this after you extend the invitation before you even get out of bed in the morning, or you could stack it onto another part of your morning. If you already have some habits in place, just do it after those. And I do recommend doing this in the morning as it can really set the tone for each day. Write or think out about 5 to 10 things that are going well in your business. Have your page views gone up recently? Are your RPMs through the roof? Have they gone up too? Did you get accepted into an ad network? Are you closer to getting accepted into an ad network? Maybe one of your web stories took off or your email subscribers increased last week. There are about 1 million different places we as bloggers can look when we're looking to measure progress. So look in all those places, find the progress that has been made, even if it has been little, and write it down. You can look at the different platforms, stats, subscribers, followers, numbers, projects or tasks, people you've connected with, any strides, big or small, that you have made in your business. Get those on paper. Once they're on paper or clear in your mind, run through each one of them. Say thank you for X and really feel the gratitude for each one. I like to get everything out in a list on paper first. Then I go back to the top of my list and I give a few seconds of attention to everything that I wrote down. Thank you for high July RPMs. Thank you for recovered traffic. Thank you that Google loves my chili recipe again. Thank you for my mastermind group. Thank you for the quote I saw on Instagram yesterday that encouraged me to knock a few things off my to-do list. Thank you for my business coach. Thank you for my blogger friends. Go through each thing you're thankful for in your business and feel the gratitude inside of you. It might feel at times, I feel this too, like you have nothing to be grateful for in your business. Those times when maybe traffic is down and numbers aren't growing, or some part of your business just isn't going in the direction you want it to go, but there's always something, multiple somethings that are going right and going well for you and your business. Start with just one little thing and momentum will carry you through so many more. Other things will follow. Pretty soon you'll look down at your paper and see a whole long list of things that you're grateful for that you didn't even know you were grateful for. It is really important that you do this practice daily. What you focus on grows. If you wake up each day thinking about your lack of followers or lack of connections, blah, 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 more of that is going to find you. If you wake up each day focusing on the good things, more of that is going to find you. Test it out. There is great power here. Number 3, daily decluttering. This is one of my favorite secret weapons. I use this a ton. Decluttering is powerful. It is magical. I love decluttering. I always like to use the analogy of a cluttered room. If you have, say, a bedroom full of garbage, crap everywhere, but you want the room to be a beautiful, peaceful place to maybe sit and read and rest and, of course, get quality sleep, well, first you have to do some work. A room full of crap will not allow you to sleep well. There's stuff all over the bed. It won't allow you to sit down and read a book. There's nowhere to sit. And it certainly isn't going to allow you to get peaceful rest because everywhere you look is clutter, causing distress and anxiety. In order to create that safe haven you want in that room, you have to remove the clutter first. Get all of the crap out of the room. organize it, throw some stuff away, redistribute some to other places in the house or your garage, donate some of it, dust some things off, and put it back into the room in an organized fashion. And only then will you get your restful, peaceful bedroom where you can sleep well and relax. The same concept applies to your business. Those things that pop into your mind throughout the day, like, ugh, I still have to send that email to so-and-so that I've been avoiding for a week, or I still haven't started project X that I wanted to start, or I still haven't finished project X that I wanted to finish. I don't know about you, but a lot of these thoughts enter my mind daily, sadly, about my business. It's super easy for me to shove all of those thoughts under the rug and tell myself that I'll get to them later. I have plenty of time. I have the whole summer, whatever the excuse is. Or just commit to taking care of those things as they come into your mind. Or at least just getting them on paper and commit to taking care of them on a specific day that week. All of that, I'll do it later and I don't want to do that now crap is clutter accumulating in your mind and in your business, keeping good things from coming in. The more clutter you can take care of, the more you're setting the stage for good things to enter your business. I have been experimenting with something lately that's been working really well. Before each week begins, I write out a list of all the clutter that's entered my mind in the past week or so that I just know I need to take care of. And as the week goes on, I just knock through the list. Sometimes I have to literally force myself to do some of the things on the list because I've let them sit for so long, they just carry mental weight. But every time I knock something off the list, it feels so good. Doing those things I really don't want to do, but I know I need to do, is sending a message to the universe and God that I am removing clutter from my mind and my business so better things can come in. I'm clearing out my cluttered room to make a better space. There is so much power here. Number 4, daily learning. This is one of those points for me that I have to kind of remind myself about. Do you have those things that you know help you, but that you don't naturally think about all the time? This is one of those points for me. When I'm in a season of feeling stagnant or slow growth in my business, one of the things I'm typically not doing is immersing myself in daily learning. Daily learning is so important for entrepreneurs, even if it's just listening to a 15-minute mindset and self-care episode that reminds you how to bring good things into your business. That matters. Get into the habit of immersing yourself in at least 15 minutes of learning every day. This could be podcasts, audiobooks, hard copy books, talking about a specific topic to maybe a mastermind group that you're involved with, reading through a thread in a Facebook group about something you want to know more about. You could stack this habit, if you don't have it established already, onto the first 2 points if you want. So after extending the invitation to invite good things into your business, you get up and write out your points of gratitude, then immediately dig into 15 minutes of learning. That's 20 minutes right there that will go such a long way in your business. And what a great start to your day. Also, I think that showing up to learn each day is a message to the universe and to your business that you are eagerly taking in information that is going to move your business forward. It is a message that you're ready for good things to come in. Number 5, invest in your business. When I think back over the past 5 years or so, when I've had the most explosive growth stretches in my business, those stretches have always aligned with investments I have made. It was a few summers ago when I took the leap and invested in a high-quality business coach. I've talked about this in other episodes here on the podcast. It was not an easy decision to make. It was a kind of a hard investment for me. I really stressed about the money and whether or not it would pay off. Once I made the decision to make the investment though, oh my goodness, it was like I opened a floodgate of good things that swept through my business. I remember being blown away by the opportunities and the money and the awesome people that suddenly were right in front of me. It was crazy, you guys. And such a good lesson. Now I don't hesitate to invest in my business. Of course, after, doing research and soul searching, first, I don't just blindly invest, but if it feels like a good fit and I've given it some thought and some research, then I do it. Every single time I make a scary but good business investment, a torrent of positive things flood in. I am not kidding. I am going to an in-person event in September that feels really scary. I'll be in a room with some really awesome, successful people who are big thinkers and big doers. But I know that showing up in that room is going to open another flood of good things for my business. Investing in your business can be so scary. I get it. But in my experience, there's no quicker way to see the good things absolutely flood in. Investments to consider could be things like high quality mastermind groups, business coaching, mindset coaching, conferences, virtual conferences, courses, etc. Invest and watch your own flood of goodness come to you. That is all I have for this episode. Let's recap the 5 ways to bring good things into your business. Number 1, extend the invitation. Number 2, daily gratitude. Number 3, daily decluttering. Number 4, daily learning. And number 5, invest in your business. Remember that setting the stage for good things to come into your business is so important. If you were preparing an actual stage for a play or a musical or something, it wouldn't be able to happen if you didn't make the space for the things to take place. Doing the things we talked about in this episode will set the stage for those good things to occur. And acting on these things is a message that you are ready for good things to come in. You've got this. I hope this episode was inspiring and helpful. Thank you for listening. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening to this mindset and self-care episode here on Eat Blog Talk. If you are a food blogger providing a service for other food bloggers and you want to spread the word about the value that you offer, I would love to offer you a free way to do just this. Send me a 60-second audio clip to be featured in a mindset and self-care episode here on Eat Blog Talk in 2024. Go to eatblogtalk.com/audio clip to learn more.